When you come into the Mustang scene, even as a new owner, I mean, there's so many people here that are willing to talk to you and give you advice and kind of show you the way and make you feel welcome.
What drew me in was the community. I always make sure to tell people, I don't care what your car looks like. I want to hear your story.
To me, it's the look. It's just a great design. And I guess there's something about it that when you think of certain things that are truly American, that's one of the things you think about.
I've made so many friends through the Mustang community. I got my first Mustang at 16, and some of my best friends I've met through Mustangs as well.
The community, it's just very welcoming. I love being a part of it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what else I would do.
We love going to shows, we support each other, we try to help motivate each other, there's no negativity.
I want to know, why is the club important to you, and the different stories of support and community and the friendships that have been built because of the people that share these passions that they would have probably never met if it hadn't been for their cars.
Regardless of where you are, your stature in the car community, whether you're just getting started or not, it's like a brotherhood, sisterhood, right? Everybody just kind of helps everybody out.
You know, I think a lot of people are searching for not only community, but belonging, right? Humans in general are very social animals. So you can come out to something like this and really kind of find your place, right? If you got an EcoBoost, if you got a GT, if you got a GT500, there's all these different ways you can kind of mix in and mingle. And I think that's really what kind of gets even the first-time enthusiast happy about owning a Mustang.
And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Show my girlfriend, she's like, oh, that's a piece of junk. Took my sisters, showed my sisters, they're like, oh, that's a piece of junk. Took my good friend Creed, he's like, oh, that's cool, we gotta have it. Ended up with some extra parts. And that's how it all got started.
What's funny about the Mustang for me is how many different styles there are over the years, and people love all of them.
The history of the Fox is amazing. The styling, the different trim levels that you can get, you know, from the Celine to the Cobra. You know, it's timeless. The Fox body is timeless.
My favorite generation is the Fox body Mustang. When I was young, that's what I was able to afford, so that's what I've always stuck with, and that's what I still have today.
And style of what I like is always going to be a little bit more different than everybody else's, and there's a nice variety, and you kind of get to live your childhood dream that you were growing up with the little Matchbox cars. Now they're for real.
Growing up in Daytona Beach, Florida, my father owned a '67 Fastback Mustang, Acapulco Blue. As a little boy, I was his gopher. Go get my wrench, go get my pliers, while he tinkered with this Fastback Mustang that I so fell in love with.
It's a 66 convertible, pony interior. It's one of those cars that's nice in that it was a decent restoration, but yet it's not a show car. You know, it's truly a car that's meant to be taken out onto the road, driven and enjoyed.
I have been a Mustang enthusiast just all of my life. Raised my children in Mustang. Minivans just didn't do it for me. We're going to squeeze in this Mustang. We're going to make it work.
It's just a very iconic car. No matter how it changes throughout the years, a Mustang will always be a Mustang. And I would say the friends that you meet along the way, they're just there to help you, and they're just very family-oriented people that I've come across.
I had to put a finger on it. I think it's a level of customization, one, and secondly, I think it's the car culture in general, right? I mean, because anybody can get out there and purchase a Mustang because of its low cost of entry, and then the aftermarket is so diverse that you can really kind of build the car the way that you want it.
At the end of the day, it's really about the people, right? The cars are fun, don't get me wrong.
It's friends, but more family. CJ's is a family.